What's up? It's a rainy day in Vegas, so we can't go ride today, but I'm just gonna make a little short video. So what these are, I'll take them out of the bag here. What these are these are these tools made by R-moto Perfected. And what they do, they got different sizes here. You can see this is a 22 millimeter. This one is a 20 millimeter. It's a 21 millimeter. What it is it's a 6-piece set, and these are for greasing your swing arm linkages and also your suspension linkage. So I had misspoke there. For greasing your swing arm bearings and your linkage bearings that attach to your suspension, obviously. And what it does is, so say if you're going to grease your swing arm, let me set these down so I don't drop them. And you know, like say if this was the bearing right here, and what you would do is you would press this in here to where this little hole lines up in the middle of your bearing. Then you take your grease gun down here and you would put it on the Zerk fitting here and you pump it up and grease comes out. And you know, it's basically makes the old way of packing bearings a little bit easier, right? Now, I don't endorse these guys, you know, or they don't endorse me, I should say. I bought this with my own money. I saw it on Facebook. Jay Clark, Dirt Bike TV, had these, and he was greasing a swing arm. I was going to do it on my little KX 112 over there on the linkage, and unfortunately, I hurt my back. Breaking one of the bolts loose, and it cuts into my man card, but I ended up having to take it over to the dealership because I toasted my back and I couldn't, excuse the car driving by, sitting here in my garage. So but anyway, yeah, I toasted my back, twisted my back, and man, I was like messed up for a week. And you know, at my job I stand a lot, so I mean I was fine, but when I sat down, bro, it was like, oh, it was bad. But so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to talk too much, which I know you guys are normally used to me talking a lot, but I'm gonna actually show you how it works. So these are the ones I brought these over to the dealership, and you can see, maybe you can't. Let me see if I can get some light on the subject here. You can see there's a little bit of residual grease in here. And that's all they did. They took the swing arm off and they, you know, this pushes out the little sleeve in there, you know, and obviously you're gonna grease that too. And then you put the Zerk fitting on there and pump up it out. And then grease stays inside here, but this one is a 16 millimeter. And I got this one for the little KX 112. And I've got my Yamaha, as you guys know, I got two bikes. So, yeah, and then I got another one here in the bag. I think they use an 18 millimeter, so that would have been on the swing arm, and this was probably on the linkage, since everything is small. So what I got here, loaded up in my grease gun. I'll press this on here like this. Okay, and so what I got loaded up in my grease gun here, let me see if I can, oops. See if I can load it up here, but what you do is you just literally you pump up the grease gun. And so I'm gonna, you know, pump it up here. You can't see it because it's off camera. Okay, so now I think I got this grease gun figured out. It's kind of stupid actually. It didn't seem like it was this complicated when I was wrenching. Finally got it to come out of there. So this is like some black grease that they use, but basically, boy, I better get some gloves on. Damn it. Shit. Okay, this is like some black grease that they use, but basically you squeeze this thing. And you see how the grease is coming out of there? And it just, it pushes on out anything that's in there. Now you can see it's like filled up with the blue grease. It's dripping out of there. But yeah, I just wanted to show that. Like I said, I had some technical difficulties with the grease gun working. Now that I got that figured out, but yeah, and then grease stays inside there. But anyway.